All right. So my mic is on. Good morning or good afternoon, everyone, depending on your time zone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for today's live session on how you can offer a mobile assistant to your travelers. My name is Skibor. Seeing the attendee list, I know many of you, of course, and I'll be your host today, together with my kind colleague Miara, who will walk you through the session and share everything our mobile apps have in store to support your agency and your clients. So, before we dive in, just a few quick notes. You're all muted to keep the audio clear for everyone. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to use the Q&A panel already now, and we'll cover as many as we can during the live Q&A at the end. And yes, the session is being recorded, so we'll send you the link afterward so you can rewatch or share it with your team. So let's get started. Miara, over to you.
Hi everyone, good morning and good afternoon. My name is Miara. Some of you might have known me already during my very sweet stay in Travelport. So nice to see you all, even though I really can't see you face to face. So just like what Stibor mentioned, we are so excited to share with you our newest and updated and upgraded mobile application, especially for your customers. So, for today's session, we are very excited to highlight with you what has improved from the previous Go Mobile, from the previous TripGate Mobile that you have been seeing from the entire CEE team. So, let me just go through the solution and the key features with you all. So, of course, as you know, this is really going to be a live session giving you and your travelers a mobile assistant. So, in essence, our mobile application is really a standalone solution, which means that you don't have to have Go Mobile, you don't have to have a GOL IBE rather, or even TripGate, or even Smart Agent as a foundation of having a mobile application. This means that even if your customer or you as an agency only has a smart point on hand, you can still definitely enjoy the mobile application. Coming from the name itself, of course, mobile application, it's going to support both iOS and Android. And of course, we take care of all the support that you and your customer actually needs. We maintain the application if there's any bug. We will do everything. If there's an update needed by the Play Store or maybe Apple App Store, we are going to take care of everything. So let's go and dive into what we have for the newest and the upgraded mobile application. So we really wanted to showcase to you that the registration or the registration of the mobile application is definitely made easy for everyone. So this is an actual screen recording of my mobile application. Oh, so I'm so sorry. Let me just go through that again. Okay, so I am currently using iOS for my mobile application, and you can actually see already our generic mobile application. On the side of it is an actual mobile application that we have actually built for one of our customers here in the Philippines. So let me just showcase to you how the mobile application looks like. So upon clicking it, of course, you are going to be directed to the login page. You are able to reset your password if needed. And of course, like what I've been mentioning, the new registration process is easy. But before we dive into that, the mobile application actually has its own in application browser wherein you or your customer can decide which website to set up. And we are very happy to share with you. I know you have heard it already about our revamped website, the new look of CE's official website. So you will be able to see all the solutions that we have, not just the mobile application. And if you're interested about the commercials, you can of course go directly to the official website of CE. So now let's go through the new registration experience. Of course, just like Facebook, just like Instagram, or maybe Twitter or Threads, you can select your own username and, of course, set up your password. It's always highly secured, don't you worry. So, after entering and reconfirming the password that you prefer for the mobile application, let's do the basic. Give us your name, give us your last name, enter your mobile number or any telephone number would actually do. And most importantly, your email address. The email address is a key to the PNRs or to the bookings that you have because we are going to automatically link all your bookings to this particular email address. Just an important note, your registration is waiting for approval. This can be done automatically. Just so as soon as the registration is done, you are going to receive an email confirmation and you are ready to use the mobile application. Let's now go to logging in made easy. So now that you already have your username, so I am using Miara G 2025, I'm just going to enter my password and I go straight into logging in to the mobile application. So as a first timer, you are going to allow notifications definitely because one thing that we are very proud of is that there are push notifications coming from the mobile application, which I am going to discuss later on. So let's now go to the key features of the mobile application. So as you can see from our mailing list, when we invited you guys to this live webinar, we have already highlighted a lot of key features that we have. So right now we are at the My Reservations tab, which actually allows you to see all bookings linked to your email address. You can see that there are two statuses. One is active and one is an issued booking. So let's go through the manual import of reservation first because if you are just newly subscribed, even your old active and issued bookings can still be imported to the mobile application. So now let's go through the details of what's inside a booking confirmation. So now you can see that the status is still active, it's not yet paid. The fare is actually there. This can easily be hidden based on your preference. The flight information is here, class of service, the flight number, and even the airline is already included. You can see that you can still cancel the booking because, again, it's not yet a paid or issued PNR. So everything can be done into the mobile application, making it really a one-stop shop mobile application for everyone. So now let's go and check the issued PNR. So same as the active PNR earlier, you are still going to see the same details. Like what I've mentioned, the fare can actually be hidden based on your preference. Of course, scrolling down, all the details are still available. The time, the itinerary, the flight number, the airline, the airport name, it's all there. Assist Me functionality allows the passenger to actually call you or the agency straight from the mobile application. Your passenger can actually call you using regular charges. They can even send you an email. It's automatically populated. You don't have to memorize or copy it from anywhere. They can also message you through WhatsApp, even trigger a call through WhatsApp if needed. So that's the Assist Me functionality. But then again, aside from that, of course, we want to ensure additional services are still found within the mobile application. The additional services is actually powered by Trip Manager, which you may or may have not heard yet. But if you want more information about it, would be so glad to showcase to you Trip Manager. But anyway, each booking has an access to Trip Manager already so that your customer can purchase any ancillaries that they want to and then pay using their credit card. Again, they don't have to call you, they don't have to send you an email anymore. So, what do we have inside Trip Manager? You can purchase equipment, you can purchase additional baggage, of course. Aside from that, business lounge access, automated check in, and even the seats, which is our highly sellable service within Trip Manager. So each seat has its own information. Once you're ready, like what I've said, they can pay through credit card, issue the EMD, and then we're all done. in purchasing additional services. One last thing that we want to highlight, of course, again, they don't have to call you in case they want to know about visa and entry information. I think Travelport is the only GDS now that provides thematic information across all travel agencies globally. So we also made sure that the thematic information is already available based on the itinerary booked and also, of course, based on the nationality of your passenger. You would see that it is human readable, if I can say that, because we have already powered everything through AI just so you can enjoy summarized thematic within the mobile application. Of course, we're not stopping there from these key features that I have just highlighted. So remember earlier I was talking about the push notifications. So the mobile application actually has those push notifications for different kinds of updates. So what are those updates that we are actually talking about? So let's go and see how the push notification and the message center actually looks like. So we actually have this messages tab within the mobile application, and you can see there's a lot of messages already. We can actually give you access to an admin console, and the agency can actually send customized or personalized messages to the passengers. So just like this example, it's just simply wishing them a safe flight, just thanking them for booking through the agency, and then it's all done. At least everything is highly customizable and everything is pushed through the mobile application. Another message that the agency can actually send through the application is, of course, just like what I've mentioned earlier, do they need additional services? Do they need ancillaries? Do they even need additional baggage? They can actually keep on promoting initiatives, promote packages, promote any seat sale maybe through the mobile application. So instead of sending email blast, instead of sending group messages and all, take advantage of the push notifications and the message center of the mobile application. And not only that, something that we are actually very, very happy about is, of course, the real time flight updates that we are getting from the airport center, from the airport control, or rather from the airlines. So, what happens in the real time flight updates is that the passengers actually receive baggage claim information, luggage belt number, where to get their luggage. Aside from that, we also provide information about departure gates. So maybe it's time for boarding, they have to know which gate the passengers need to go to. And even flight cancellations or flight delays, they are actually even able to receive it through the mobile application. And again, everything is automated. Those are automatically pushed notifications, which are actually linked in every reservation. Because we'll never know. A passenger could have multiple bookings already into the mobile application, and they would have to know which update they're actually looking at. So we made sure that it is already linked into the reservation that the airline or the airport control has sent an update. Another thing, of course, I have already mentioned that earlier during this session that we are not particular about the customer already having an existing solution just to get the mobile application. But then, of course, depending on the requirements, there could be agencies who would still want a book and search form into the mobile application, making it an entirely one-stop shop for their customers. And by the way, you are currently seeing a search form for B2C or for your actual consumers for leisure travel. One thing that we are very happy about it is that even for your corporate clients, even for your corporate needs, we can actually have those travel policies in place and still enjoy the same features that I have just shared with you earlier. So just like any other booking form, of course, you have your search form. You can filter it based on airline. You can do a one-way, a return, or a multi-city search depending on your needs, definitely. So after that, of course, your passengers can already search for it, and we are going to return the results based on your private fare, maybe just a published fare. Each option actually has the same flight details that I have told you earlier, and now we're ready to complete the booking. So I'm just really showing to you how the booking experience actually looks like. It is already capturing the profile that I have set earlier. For the purpose of this demo, I'm paying everything through cash, but then credit card payment can easily be activated using your preferred payment gateway. So at this point, the PNR is already being created, the booking is already being confirmed, or the are already being held for your passengers. And once that's done, your passenger is actually going to receive an email notification confirming the booking. And then again, if they are ready to pay for the booking already, they can go to My Reservations, click on the booking, and then just hit the pay button so that the PNR can be issued. So once again, that's the newest and the upgraded mobile application. It can really improve the overall experience of your passengers, from booking to payment and even to purchasing ancillaries or additional services, and even up until they are already at the airport receiving updates and emergency using the Assist Me functionality of the mobile application. So it's very straightforward one. And if you're already interested in having it deployed to your customers or even within your agency, please do let us know, and we are very, very happy to assist you all. Thank you, Steve.
Well, thank you so much, Miara, for walking us through our mobile assistants for the travelers. Thank you for your patience, everyone, for the background noise. But as you can see, Miara, as our regional sales manager, she's always on the road there, out there with the customers, helping them. So I think we were able to understand her quite well. So when we upload the recording to YouTube, it will also have subtitles, but I think that Miara did a great job. And as we've seen, it's not just about booking, it's about staying connected, sharing timely updates, and giving your clients, your travelers, a better travel experience under your agency's brand. So now we'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, please drop them into the Q&A panel, and we'll take a few minutes to answer as many as we can. And while you're still thinking them over, here are a few questions we often get. So customers usually ask us whether they can brand the app with their own agency's logo and colors.
Definitely. So we can, of course, use any agency logo that you want to. Actually, Stibar, we actually have agencies who ask us to develop it for their corporate clients. So even the logo and the branding of their corporate clients can be used as well. And once you go inside the mobile application, branding will be followed, their preferred color will be followed as well.
Another quite frequently asked question is, how are flight updates and push notifications managed? Do they require manual input from the agency?
Definitely no. Everything is automated because we have partnered with an airport control supplier, providing us all real time flight updates. So, as long as push notifications are activated into the mobile application, the passengers and even the agencies actually can receive the real time flight updates already. But then again, just like what I've shown earlier, they are still allowed to do customized or personalized messages, which is actually done using the admin console of the mobile application so that they can promote anything or anytime that they want to.
Brilliant. And one more. Do travelers need to book through the app to see their itinerary, or does it import bookings automatically?
everything is imported automatically. But then again, right? No one's perfect. So in case only that the booking is missing, we actually have the manual import capability, just so old bookings can still be imported into the application even before we develop the application for them.
Very good. And we already have some questions coming in from you as attendees. So we have a question from Colette. Does it import online bookings? You just answered that, but with low-cost carriers such as Ryanair or EasyJet, etc.
That's a very good question. One of our customers actually asked us to develop passive bookings for all their low cost carrier bookings, and we managed to have them as well into the mobile application. And same as the GDS bookings, they are also receiving real time flight updates through the mobile application.
Good. Another question from Darshan. Can the agency add a markup amount to the reflecting price for the routing?
Definitely. So we can set it up as long as it's present into the PNR. I don't think nothing's impossible with the technology that we have now.
And additional question from Darshan. Is our mobile assistant integrated with Travelport NDC?
If the book and search form is activated, we are very happy to announce that NDC is already activated into CEE's solution. So that's a yes.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you for the heart from Zdeněk, who is sitting over there like 3 meters from me. So I can see that there are no more questions at this point. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Miara, for again walking us through our mobile assistant. As I mentioned at the beginning, you will receive the recording about 1 hour after the session, along with anyone from your teams who registered but couldn't attend eventually. So we're just one email away. If you have any questions later on, please do reach out and we'll be happy to help you and your local travel agencies to get a mobile assistant for their travelers so it helps them build loyalty and relationships with the customers. Thank you everyone for joining. Take care and see you sometimes.